All right, folks, welcome to the Swerv Show.
Hey, guys.
All right. Your day is, I guess he's en route. We're still waiting for him, and he has our guest. But anyway,
He has our guest.
Welcome.
The shade of it all.
June 20th.
Theory.
June 20th, correct? Isn't it June 20th?
It's June 20th.
All right, and we're still in African American Music Appreciation Month.
Yes, we are.
So yes. So let me just touch in with my guest here. My guest host, we got Tony Nelson, the one and only.
The one and only is here.
He survived his trip from Chicago.
I survived my trip to Chicago. I met the legendary Miss Ruffin Stuff finally, face to face. It was an amazing meeting. We had a fabulous time. The queen of the Chitlin Circuit met Miss Ruffin Stuff, and I got my life. It was
So you're
really
the
cute.
queen of the Chitlin
I'm
Circuit?
the queen. I'm the self-pronounced queen of the Chitlin Circuit.
So do you sell chitlins when you? I was wondering.
No, I give out hot sauce.
Thank you.
And I've never had a chitlin in my life. We grew up Muslims.
I
That's
never
all
had
the
a chitlin
story.
either.
Did you
but
grow up
it's okay.
Muslims? I didn't know that.
How can you eat something?
Your family grew up Muslim and you're a homosexual? I don't. What an oxymoron.
Humanity knows no barriers. But my thing was, how do you eat something that smells so horrible? They must be absolutely delicious.
Let me tell you.
Say they
Let me
love
tell you
chitlins.
about
Some people love chitlins.
Let me tell you about the horrible smell.
Why am I looking so dark? The light is. I feel like I'm being set up.
They need to set up the light.
You need more light?
I
Yeah.
need more light. It's something about
It's
not
that
right.
day makeup. You got to apply the evening
We
makeup.
looking
I
casket
told you
ready.
that.
There you go. There you go. But
It's
you know
a little
what?
better now.
My father used to make chitlins. I never ate chitlins. I never ate them. But my father used to make them. But they didn't stink. He said because he knew how to clean them.
Sean J.
But when
Kelly,
it's
everybody
like
on Facebook.
like
thank
cleaning
you for
crabs,
tuning
you
in
remove the
live.
flavor when you do that.
That's right. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, Sean J. Kelly is on, and she is the queen of Capitol Hill.
Yes, she
She's
is.
the queen. We all giving ourselves titles these
And,
days.
as,
Everybody got a
as we
title.
celebrate Pride Month, we will be with her on this Sunday.
You
at
and
the
me.
Historical.
You and me.
Yes.
You're going to be
at
the guest
historical-
MC.
I know.
We're going to kiki.
At the historical Mr. Henry's. Doors open at 6. Showtime's at 8. Please come out this
You're
Sunday.
promoting stuff already?
Why
The
not?
lipstick review is going to be fabulous. And Tony and I are going to co-host, and we're going to eat chicken wings and talk shit.
And eat chitlins.
At Mr. Henry's. At Mr. Henry's.
At Mr. Henry.
So what's going? So Tony. So what else is going on with you before we move on to Racine?
Well, of course, I have the
we can't wait either.
the lipstick review this weekend, this Sunday coming
Gotcha.
up. And that's going to be, again, with Racine Pendarvis is going to be there.
I wish I was going to be there.
I
Oh,
wish
you'll
you were
be
going to be
there
there
to
too.
hear it.
And please come out and support us. And we're going to be all around. It's going to be lots of fun. That's going to be my big weekend. And
Okay.
then I'm going to rest because Chicago wore me out.
Oh, I hear you.
Chicago
What
will
about
be
you,
out.
Racine? What's
I
going
have
on?
so much going on. Today I host the mayor's annual senior symposium.
You better go.
It was at the historical Dunbar High School. It was amazing. It was my second year being a part of it. I love it. And it was a wonderful experience. And I have so much coming up. Tomorrow I'm part of the Story District as they
doing a
celebrate
lot.
their Pride Edition at the 930 Club. Yeah, Story District. It is an LGBT experience where we're storytellers and we tell our
All
stories.
right. Harmonica does that in
Yes,
New York.
it's a wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful event. It's going to be amazing. So get your tickets. You can go to Storytellers Story District and get your tickets. And also, I'll be part of the Real Affirmation on Friday at HRC.
What are they showing? What's the
They have a
film?
wonderful film they're showing. It's a great film. You know it's gay. So it's an amazing film. So come out. It's going to be fabulous.
It's gonna be
And then
fun.
next week, I'm going to be doing Real Talk, Sheer Talk with Rashad. He has launched a show filming in a salon and talking to people about different issues in the beauty industry. But this issue will be all focused on the film, on the series Pose. So he's bringing in myself along with other legendary ballroom figures.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And then next week, I have partnered up with Terrific Inc. to host Pride Has No Color at the historical Thurgood Marshall Center next Thursday. So I'll be a part of that. It's a wonderful cast. Destiny P. Chow, a wonderful Lady Gibby. It's going to be an amazing experience.
Oh, what is this going to be?
That's called Terrific Inc. called Pride Has No Age. It's
Okay.
a wonderful experience, and it's going to be great.
I'm gonna stop by.
At the Thurgood Marshall.
I'm gonna stop by.
Center.
So that's
You
next
come through
Thursday.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. That's going to be fun. I'm going to stop
All
by.
right. Well, we had to check that out.
So those are some of the things I'm doing. Of course, you can come to the show July 11th.
You are doing a lot.
That's Racine Show.
Does your website hold all this?
It does,
updated
but
Yeah,
I
I'm
data?
sure it
promote
crashed.
everything. And as you can see, this is Black Music Appreciation Month. I'm honoring the Queen of Rock.
Tina Knowles.
Yeah, she does look like Tina
She does
Knowles.
look like Tina. No, this is Tina.
That's not Tina Knowles.
Tina Turner. That's Tina Turner.
That's Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Oh.
Yes, honey, the Queen of Rock and of everything, honey. Tina, the original.
I
I was an ICAT, but I got pregnant and they kicked me off the tour. Ike said, that bitch is pregnant. And she got to go. So the rest is history.
Tamisha Iman said, we better be booked.
Aren't
Girl,
they
living in
booked?
D.C., you got to get your hustle on.
Yes,
huh?
baby. Hi, Charles. Hi, Tamisha.
So let me tell you,
Hi,
this
Jay.
weekend I actually went to New York.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know why I can't see this, but it's a whole other story. I went to New York, and I finally got a chance to see the Donna Summers play.
How was it?
Oh, how was it?
I thought it was phenomenal.
Really?
I really did. I really did. I got into a little exchange with L. Michael Gibson, the music critic, because he really jumped on the Tony Award presentation, which I thought didn't. When I saw it
'Cause it
after
was so
seeing the
short.
show,
It was
but
so
after seeing the
short.
show, I don't think it properly reflected the show. The show I thought was amazing.
I can imagine.
I thought it was amazing.
How
The
was
cast
girl-
is
the young
amazing.
lady?
All of the girls were good. All of the girls.
So there were
LaShawn.
different girls playing her?
Well, it's I don't want to give it to you, but there were 3 women that played her, young, old,
Oh, I got
and
you.
and
I
the
got you.
diva, and then they also played other parts. So the little girl also played one of her daughters, and LaChance played her mother at times.
Oh, how fabulous.
So it was really great. It was really great, and it moved so quickly, no intermission. The people were getting up, dancing in the aisles. Okay,
Well, I'm sure. I mean, Donna
folks were
Summers,
getting
you
drunk,
got
they
to dance.
fell out and stuff, but it was amazing.
I
thought it
want
was
to see
amazing.
that. I really,
And I want to
really
go see it again. And I think
We
you need
love
to
you.
see it with that cast.
Missy Moon.
Hey, Missy Moon.
I think you need to see it with that cast. But anyway, so that's all I did. New York was fun. I went to Folsom Street. I went to the nude beach out in Sandy Hooks.
Oh, can I? And I
All
was in- and
our
it's so
friends
funny.
were there.
I know we were in New York at
Were
the
you
same
nude?
time, and I didn't see you.
Of course. If I go to a nude beach, yes, I guess. Yes.
Oh, okay. Any pictures?
There's
photographs?
some up to here and stuff. I'll show you those later.
Oh, we have to see it. I'm sure they're on all kind of sites.
No sites. What site? They're on the-
Silverfox.com.
They're not on any sites. Oh,
They
there's
on
your
the
day.
they on the Shady Pines.
Well, you know, we-
That's all right. Well,
We're
there's
gonna-
your day. Come on. He's moving it.
Our other host just came in.
We're going to say that we are just happy that you're okay because the weather is
I was
bad.
worried about you. You weren't answering your phone. But anyway,
Hi,
Good.
Mr. Lila B. Lee. Yes.
Hi.
We love you. One of the most
Yes.
fabulous
Okay.
female illusionists.
well, we're keeping it moving,
in
y'all.
town.
We're at
Where are we?
10 after. We were just checking in. So our guests have arrived, and they're going to be on our
Yes,
show
I had
soon.
to bring in our special guest.
We got Melanie Daniels Walker,
Walker
and
and
her
David
husband,
Walker.
David Walker. You know, some singers, and
And
we are
they're
still
amazing.
celebrating.
Black
June
Music Month.
That's right, African American Music Appreciation Month.
And I
Anyway.
love it. I'm
American
going to take
Music
off my shirt because for
Appreciation
some
Month.
reason I don't
So
feel
while
like I
we're
can
still
do
doing that, let's talk about there were a couple items I wanted to focus on.
Okay.
Well, one in particular, we want to raise up the black LGBT musical legend Andy Bay. Do we have his image there? Andy Bay, man, he is a
I
wonderful
love Andy
jazz
Bay.
artist
Love him.
who we featured a couple years ago in our music issue, June 2016. It's interesting, you know.
Hold that back up, darling.
Because you know he's openly gay. He's a jazz singer. John Coltrane identifies him as one of his favorite singers.
Yes.
And Kevin Taylor wrote a great piece on him in this issue. We were celebrating him. And I just want to raise awareness about him and raise up his imagery, raise his artistry. Folks, Google him, check him out when you get a
He's
chance.
an amazing artist.
He is an amazing artist.
All right, and then there were 2 other items, thanks to your day. Nina
Yes,
Simone's childhood home. is
I am
being-
so happy to hear about this. So
What's happening? Tell us about it.
She's gonna be.
they have decided to turn Nina Simone's childhood home into a historical national.
And I think we got an image of
Wow.
an
Yeah.
image of the home.
I think it's one.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, my.
And they had 2. I think there were 2 guys from New York who actually are putting up the money to refurbish it and make it a museum.
I think that's
and
incredible.
It's
looks
amazing
like
that it's still standing.
It is still standing.
Felicia Rashad is going to be the advisor and ambassador for the Simone restoration campaign.
It's going to be amazing.
Oh, I love that. And she just celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday, Felicia
Happy
Rashad.
birthday, Felicia Rashad.
And so one other thing we've got, Michael Jackson is coming to Broadway.
Yes!
In 2020, though.
They made the announcement. They actually made the announcement today, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Was it today? I sent you the text?
It's been all over the web.
They made the announcement today that in 2020 they are bringing Michael Jackson the musical to Broadway. And I forgot the name of the man that is actually doing the writing, if I'm not mistaken.
Here, somebody that we don't know about.
I think he's Korean.
Who's doing the writing?
Pulitzer Prize winner Lynn Nottage.
Lynn Nottage. Okay, that's his name.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, my question is, who's going to play Michael?
Well, there are a couple of questions.
A new person?
Well, they'll have three actors.
they
They'll
have
have a white man, an Asian man,
AKA Donna Summers.
and a black man.
AKA Donna Summers. Michael went through the evolution.
Right.
Well, they need to.
I
They need
think
to do it too.
I think the real question is, so when you do a musical like that, you're gonna have to either, like they did with the Donna Summers, break it down into segments of their life, or you have to focus on one time period in their life.
No, you got to tell the full story.
Not necessarily, because sometimes when they do biopics, because biopics are like a 2-hour frame, so sometimes you just have to get there's
period.
one period of story. Like Whitney Houston, like they did like one part of her life, like her with Bobby Brown.
Her
You see what I
stardom,
mean?
right, yeah.
So like, when you have somebody's life as massive as his, you're gonna have to focus.
Well, we
somewhere.
got a couple years before we need to worry about that. That's 2020.
But I'm
We'll see. I'm on the fence.
Who's cashing in on it?
Oh,
Yeah.
no!
The estate is doing it.
It is, yeah. It's a collaboration between the
Right.
state and is it the record label?
No,
It's the
Columbia
Records.
Columbia
The
Live
ones who killed him?
Stage.
Who?
Columbia's
You didn't hear that.
Columbia Live
I
Stage.
didn't hear that.
Well,
Allegedly.
you know what's
Allegedly.
I'm curious to see where they take it, because the Cirque du Soleil show of Michael is amazing.
That's what I said. I was about to say.
But they said it's it's
But
supposed
that's
to be a
gonna be
virtual.
hard to top.
They said it was going to be a virtual. Well, the word is that it should be a virtual music.
Because when I saw that show,
I
I was
was-
expecting Michael to pop up.
I thought Michael was. I thought Michael had popped
I
up.
thought so too.
I really did.
Oh, you saw it?
I've seen it
Oh, okay.
twice.
Oh,
It was
word.
amazing.
Okay.
It was just like seeing a Michael Jackson
So they
concert.
might
It
just
was
bring that
actually,
to Broadway.
I dare say it was actually a little better. I mean,
Well,
you know what the one
Because they had all those other people.
they had all
spinning.
these other things
Right.
going on.
But the music was great.
The one
It was the whole
letdown
band.
for me about that Cirque du Soleil thing was Thriller. That was the only part that I didn't really love because it was just like the video. I was like, okay, they could have.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was a little let down with that part, but the rest of it was amazing.
It was. But
Okay,
anyway,
well, moving right along.
yes, let's keep
We're
it
gonna move
moving.
on.
Because I guess in the house, and we want to spend as much time as we can with the folks here. So anyway, we are in celebration of African American Music
All
Appreciation
right.
Month. We, each one of us has sort of identified some of our favorite albums. One in particular, I said, of course, Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. And if you haven't seen the documentary that Spike Lee did on
It
that
was
on
great.
Showtime, that
Great,
was
great.
Yes.
Oh my God, it was
Yes.
amazing.
because they really put it all in context, how they selected Quincy Jones, and then each tune, and how Michael was coming out of being in the group and looking to, expand his artistry. That was a great piece. Okay, so next,
really good.
next,
Yes.
Michelle Farrell live in Montreal.
Baby, this album. Oh.
I don't know I know one or two tunes on there.
It's
I think
all
you gave us
live.
That one, Tony.
It's
Did you
amazing.
No,
give
I
us-
submitted that
you
one.
gave us-
That was
Oh,
your
okay.
idea.
I
I'm
submitted
sorry.
this.
I'm
This
sorry, that's
album,
right.
this live album is amazing. C'est la
Jazz,
vie.
right? She's
She
doing jazz?
she does this song in French called C'est la vie, baby.
Okay.
It's a good album.
Well, she's so talented.
Yes.
Anyway. So look for that one. We got another one, Al Jarreau live
Look
in
to the
Germany.
Rainbow.
Was that the right one?
That's it. Look to the Rainbow. That album.
He's got so many live
But
projects.
he should have stopped right there.
You think so?
That should have been his only live album. I mean, the other ones were great, but that right there.
I
As a matter
love
of fact,
Al.
As a matter of fact, Al Jarreau really didn't need to make another album after that.
Really?
That thing right there is so
All of his
amazing.
stuff I love.
But that right there,
That.
it's just
Hearts Are Rising,
You can't
Ellis
get
for
some-
Lover. And we just remember we saw him. Was it with you?
We were there. I was there. We saw him at the Kennedy Center.
No, Constitution Hall.
Was it Constitution Hall?
With
Free
the,
concert.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was with you. Yeah, we were all
like
together.
in the same row. But yeah, that CD is.
Well, I love everything Al Jarreau.
And then, but you know, you can find the live recordings of that on YouTube.
But there were like 10.
He was a musical.
Live. He was in Germany. He was in Japan. He was in London.
And people didn't realize he had really kind of just started singing at that point.
Hey, mother.
He started
Hi,
very
Miss
late.
Howard.
Right.
He started very late in his career. He was just that was amazing.
If you like
Train,
Kim, you'll love Al Jarreau. He's the original. Anyway,
He
moving
is the
on.
original.
Minnie Riperton's Adventures in Paradise.
My pick.
Legend. Icon.
My pick.
Icon.
My favorite artist in the
song on
world.
this I love so
Everything,
much?
The Simple Things, Alone in Brewster Bay. It's an amazing album from beginning to end.
Oh, it was an amazing album.
She has some little
amazing.
naughty
She
lyrics
looks like
too.
Maya on this.
She
I
doesn't
can
look
see
a
it.
lot like
Yeah.
her.
Maya
It was
looks so
wonderful.
much like her mother. It's
You
really
know,
funny.
it was a
Now,
masterpiece.
isn't this the one where one of the lions bit her? during
Actually,
photo
the story
shoot?
behind this is the original line, but they wanted to do a whole concept in the filming behind the concept of that album. And when they did the filming, they had a second lion, and they have a clip when they do it, because actually it was on a Merv Griffin show and she was talking about it, and the clip shows the second lion jumping up and pawing at her.
Really?
And her husband, Richard, was in the back of the room when it was filming, and he moved so quickly to protect her. It was amazing how quickly he moved. She said he ran from the back of the room to protect her. I love Minnie Riperton. She was my favorite singer in the world.
So yes, folks, check out those albums. Okay, so we're gonna
I
move.
want to say, I know.
We're gonna move on to our guest.
I know we are gonna move. Did y'all get, because it's Black Music Month, did you all get a chance to see the unsung story of Regina Bell?
No, I didn't see
It was
that.
absolutely
amazing.
amazing. Please get
But
it.
she's not unsung.
She's a little unsung.
She is a little
She's,
unsung.
I mean, she's.
I'm gonna tell you why
she
she
had
does.
number one hits.
She had number one hit,
Right.
but
But
she
she-
kind of
but
sort
she-
of got overshadowed
She
when
did.
Whitney Houston came out. She did a little bit.
A lot of people did.
Anita
She
Baker
did a little bit, and you know, I'm sorry. Oh my God,
But she
Regina.
had some big pop hits too.
She
with
really
Panama
did.
Live.
She really did. But I kind of think she came out this her, Mickey Howard. They all came out the same
Same
time.
time.
And
Right.
Whitney Houston,
Mariah,
and not taking
Whitney.
anything from Whitney Houston. You know, I love
No.
Whitney Houston.
But Whitney
But they just kind of overshadowed them. And Mariah Carey, not Mariah Carey.
Regina
Regina
Bell.
Bell. I say she's
Sings.
unsung because I don't think she gets the graces she deserves.
She didn't sing pop music.
But did you?
per se,
I did not
she?
know this.
She did go.
Y'all probably know this
because
because
the
y'all
pop
old
shots.
heads. But she was singing
there.
back.
She
Why
was
you look
there.
like that?
Go ahead, come on.
She was singing background for the Manhattans, and the producers heard her and was like, they signed her just from hearing her sing background.
She sings
She has
down.
an amazing voice.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So we got two amazing people with us, and we don't want to keep. And they came all the way down from New York. God
They
bless
came
you.
all the way from New York.
Hallelujah.
All the way
We
from New
love
York.
them. We're so
Good to
excited
see y'all.
to have you.
These smiling faces, and so we want to show one of their videos. It's Melanie Daniels Walker and her husband David Walker. Welcome.
Yay.
So we're going to kick off, and we're going to show "Stairways of Love." Now you got to tell me this name,
Oh, no,
Julio
he was.
Bonaccio featuring Melanie Daniels.
No,
in.
actually, it was the other way around. He was just the producer.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
it.
That's what the video said.
Get it
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Get it right.
Well, this features them anyway because that's.
He really do the work.
Oh,
They
you
did
see
the
that?
work.
But we're going to show this video. Take a look at it, and then we're going to bring them on. So they'll be here when you come back. Check out the video, folks. All right.
Got me climbing up the stairway to love.
Baby, I went and fell in love with you. Baby, loving you is complicated. Oh, baby, what kind of spell did you hit me with?
When we're apart,
I get so crazy,
when we're apart,
I lose my mind. You got me climbing up the stairways of love.
my body's moving.
To the beat of your heart,
You got me climbing.
up the stairways of love.
My body's moving.
To the beat of your heart,
You got me climbing.
up the stairways of love.
Your body's soothing.
Lying, laying,
You got me climbing.
up the stairways.
Stairways of love. Baby, I love you more than you'll ever know. Baby,
All right.
All right.
Can you bring us both up? Can
Can we do a split screen?
No,
Wow,
like
can I
bigger.
just
Can we-
say
can both
someone
be
on
bigger?
social media says
Can we both be
she
bigger?
sounds like Aretha and Martha Wash.
She does.
She's
Had a love child. Her vocals are
take
over.
You'll take it.
I'll take
It's
that.
amazing.
So, folks,
amazing.
welcome our guests here, Melanie Daniels Walker and David
Walker.
Yay.
Hi, y'all.
Woo, welcome.
Bring him up.
Thank
You bring him up.
you.
Jacob's gonna bring
He's
you
gonna
up.
try.
Jacob. Yeah.
So together they are Demel. Yay.
Yay.
And separately,
Okay, Demel. I love
Demel. When they perform together, they are Demel. Individually, they're David Walker and Melanie Daniels Walker. I am so ecstatic to have them here. David Walker is an amazing vocalist.
He's I.
Who, baby?
Who said that?
He's a belter, and I live for belters and bellowers, and he bellows, and so I love his music. And always tease him and call him the male Whitney Houston, because he gets in his Whitney
That
Houston
is
mode.
not. There's no lie in that. There's no lie.
And then there's Melanie Daniels Walker, who is well known for her gospel work. Yeah, you got to turn that all the way down.
Right.
Known for her gospel work and for her years as a background singer and a vocal arranger and director for Mariah Carey.
Wow.
And others. I know.
So
Yeah, many others.
everybody.
Many others.
She's been doing the oohs plus eyes plus eyes.
She does oohs and ahs.
I've been oohing and on since I was 18.
Well, welcome. Tell us who we got here now.
Well, David,
Well, I got to start talking
I'm gonna
first.
start with you. No, it's funny because when we first met, I was hosting an open mic in the city, at a spot called Nell's. And Nell's used to be the place. Actually, Nell's was the place where Biggie Smalls did his first video. And I was working there on Tuesday nights as a host for the open mic. And that's where this one was like, "Hi, I'm David." I'm like, "Hi, how you doing?"
No, that's not true.
Were you
I had-
playing hard to get, Melanie?
I didn't know. It wasn't even hard to get. It was oblivious.
She was totally oblivious.
Oblivious.
We've seen each other a few times.
Yeah,
'cause
through mutual.
just
We
got
have
off.
mutual friends.
Yeah, but you just got off the road.
Right.
And I think I had just came back from Europe. And
Yep.
my friend Teddy B
Teddy B,
and
who's
Sean
actually the
Jamel.
co-hosts. I co-hosted with them at
Yeah,
Nell's.
they introduced me to her, and
Yeah.
I kept running into her. I'm like, hey, and she just didn't. She
Did-
didn't see me at all.
Didn't compute.
She was working, y'all.
Whatever. I was like, hey, my name is David. It's in the Bible, and she finally remembered it.
It's biblical.
That's what happened.
Biblical.
I'm gonna tell the truth. That's what happened. You said it's biblical.
It's biblical.
So where did you two find? I'm always curious about talented vocalists like yourself. How did you find music, or how did music find you?
Music found me very, very early. I'm a church baby. My dad was a pastor, a preacher, and both they met in Sunday school and church back in their day. I've always been singing. And the funny thing about it is, like, even though I'm a church kid, they had all kinds of music around us. I found out actually at my mom's funeral. My sister was talking and she said, Mom used to be a member of the Columbia House Record Club.
Wow.
So, and she,
The ones
and
you
my-
get in the mail.
right, the one that you get the records in the mail.
12 records for
Yes.
a penny.
Right.
So was I.
And she never marked a genre. So whatever came out is what we got. Wow. That was country, that was rock, that was jazz, that was madrigals, it was gospel, it was everything. It was every kind of music. So I've always have heard every kind of music. So, and when people are like, how long you been singing? I was like, I can't remember not.
Wow.
I've always sung. I've been singing actively since I was 3 years old, but professionally since I was 18.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
My experience was a little different. Like my mother always, came from Brooklyn. She kept us in the arts. She always wanted us to have something to do. And growing up in school was just kind of rough for a young artist.
Right.
So I just found peace in it.
Yeah.
And learned to live in it. That's where I went to. After people make fun of you, after people tear you down, I just found peace and strength in it. Like I did something that bothered me now. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I saw a shirt that says, "Don't make me use my singing voice."
Don't make me.
Wow.
Don't make me do it.
Don't make
So
me
let
do
me
it.
let me ask you both this question. How did you fall into becoming these amazing background vocalists? I always think of, because I read liner notes,
Right.
and I am a liner note queen,
I am
honey.
too.
And Melanie,
I've done it.
your name is everywhere,
Yo.
and I see David,
Can I-
and it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Well, it was funny that you say you're the liner note queen. I used to read. I was a weird little kid. In second and third grade, I'm reading liner notes, and I wanted to meet those people, and I wanted to be associated with those people. When I was a kid, I was like, and then when I got older and started working, I was like, wait, you saying I'm this, and they're like, how do you know this? You're too young. I was like, when kids was reading cartoon strips, I was reading liner notes.
Wow.
That was just my thing. And then just being in the right place at the right time. I think it's about being prepared. See, because that's the funny thing. People always say, well, I'm a wait for the moment to present itself, but you can't wait idly. You have to wait actively. So in that waiting time, I always was rehearsing. I was always singing, as the kids call it, shedding. I was always learning and mimicking, like everything on television that would come on. I would mimic the voices. I would mimic the sound of people's voices, mimic cartoon voices, singing remember when television shows had themes?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't you do a theme song?
Yes,
I did.
What song was that?
The song, the name of the show was called Half and Half.
That's
Yeah,
right.
sing it. Can you sing
I
it?
remember.
Wait.
Two girls, right?
Yes. Oh, through this journey of discovery, in finding you and finding me.
I remember.
Now that I have someone special to bring out the joy inside of me. I can't do both parts because I was.
And that's
That was a
wow.
studio thing.
That's just fresh off the
Hey, can I
train.
tell you, I love that show.
That was a
love
cute
that
show.
It
It
was
funny
wonderful.
because the guy that plays the best friend in the show, we went to Chico. His name is Chico Benjamin.
Wow.
We grew up together in Long Island, and we went to elementary,
Can
junior, and high
I
school
tell
together.
you something about that show? When it first came on, it was very interesting
Right.
because they went in and developed this wonderful characters that made them full dimensional. But what I
Right.
loved was the Mother Day special with the sing-offs with Thelma Hopkins.
Yes.
Thelma Hopkins, man, that's
oh
what
my
I'm
God,
saying.
that I looked forward to those, and they were amazing.
because they're both Broadway ladies and
Aren't they
theater.
amazing?
They're absolutely amazing. And it's funny because the one that played the other sister's mother, she ended up playing Mariah's
Mother
mom
in my
Glitter.
favorite movie that they trashed so much, but I love that movie.
But you know-
Glitter.
You know what? You know
The
what was-
soundtrack was
I
cute,
love
too.
Glitter.
What was unfortunate about Glitter is it came out
Out on
right after
9/11.
9/11. It came
Yeah.
out on 9/11.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. It did.
I love
And there
Glitter.
were so many city shots with the Twin Towers in it, and it was like
It didn't have a
handle it.
chance.
People couldn't
It
handle
didn't
it.
have
That's a little
chance, yeah.
eerie.
Yeah.
Someone on here said that your speaking voice is everything. I was thinking the
Why,
same thing.
thank
I could just
you.
listen to her talk. I mean, and I was thinking
Thank
the
you
exact
so
same
much.
thing.
Hire me for
L-Train.
voiceovers.
Yeah, he did so many. Yes,
voiceovers too?
She does voiceovers.
I
Teresa.
sure would. I've not been hired just
we
yet,
love
but
you.
anybody that's out there.
Yes. Well, I do want to talk about David has done your European touring.
Yep.
And you're very well known in the house music circuit.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
I would like for you to talk about your music and
Well, I'm changing the direction of where I'm going.
But that's how house music started. House music
Right.
was R&B or popular music.
Laid
And
over
Frankie
tracks.
Knuckles.
Yes,
Spread
Frankie
Up.
Knuckles.
He was the grandfather.
Yes.
Of it.
Right.
Him, David,
Larry Levan.
David Morales, Larry Levan, because they all went to school together.
Right, right.
Wow.
People don't know Frankie's from New York. He's not from Chicago.
I always
He
thought
moved
he
to
was
Chicago.
from
Yeah, he's
Chicago.
in New York.
He's from New York. He went to
from New York.
Erasmus High School in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's
you
from New
better
York.
you better drop.
She knows all they do.
She
back.
That's only because he was
She
one
put
of
out the
He was
receipts.
one of my mentors in the beginning when I first started doing backgrounds. He was like, "Honey, don't worry about it. You a big girl. They don't like the big girls. We all right. We all right." And I loved him ever
Melanie,
since.
you need to write a book.
Maybe one. This is one of the
Right,
things that I'm going to be
right.
probably talking about.
Yes.
All I need is somebody to spur the thoughts because I'm not good with writing stuff down. I'm good at remembering.
You know your dad. You know your dad. Anyway, go ahead.
I like to say this to both of you. There were two moments that were very pivotal, and when I heard your voice, David had did a house record, and I closed my eyes, and I could have sworn I was listening to Teddy Pendergrass for a minute, and I was
we're gonna show that
so
video.
blown
We're
away.
gonna show
I
that
was
one.
so blown away. I was like, "Oh my God!" And then I heard another record of yours, and I said, "Oh, that's David!" And I immediately heard your voice, and I just started screaming. And then there is a clip of Melanie singing in this amazing church, and
Oh, my
you're
home
singing
church.
with all of these amazing singers.
Shout out to Greater Allen Cathedral.
Oh
in New
my
York.
God!
Praise
And
the
one
Lord.
time you just open your mouth, and it's like the voice of God comes. Wow.
It's a voice is amazing.
Blessings.
We have
Wow.
a question here from Teresa Beavis Jackson. She wants to know, did you ever sing with Yolanda Adams?
On occasion, like when she came to New York City
Okay.
and she had a performance and they called for singers. I
Okay.
was one of the singers that got called. Yeah.
Are you like the singer when they call for singers? They don't just call for singers. They say, "Can you get Melanie?
Can we
for me,
get her?
please?"
Well, a lot of
Sometimes,
times,
yeah.
and sometimes they call Melanie to get other singers.
Right.
Well, Melanie,
that's what I
you
did.
know you are in that elite. It's like you're in that elite group. When I think of
Well, you know what it is you,
I think
you
of the
call
golden-
people you trust.
Yeah.
And you know that they can get the job done.
Yeah, I've never,
You
and that's
know.
that's one of the other things. He nor I have ever auditioned for anything.
No, it's all been
It's all
blessings.
been word of mouth, and by people it's like, oh yeah, they can get the job done. And I'm so grateful for that because that's rare, and it's not any. I can't say I'm boasting in myself, but I have trained to make myself to a certain level that when people call us, we're
They know
like, yeah,
they
we can
can
get the
get
job done.
Well,
And if we can't do it, we know
Well, there
somebody
was
that
an
can.
audible gasp last week in the room. We had 4
Yes.
singers in the room.
Oh,
and we announced you guys was coming. Everyone said,
Love
just so
those
you'll
guys.
know.
So do you like the tour aspect, or do you prefer just a few dates here and there?
A few
'Cause
dates
you've
here
done
and there
both,
now
right?
because I did the road for 12 years with Mariah. And that's when we first met one another, and it was rough.
She hates the road. She hates the road. I
I'm-
love the road.
He loved the road.
She hates the road.
I did it for 12 years. I'm good.
You good.
Forget
I went
the-
to
forget what city
6
you
of
in.
the 7 continents.
Oh.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm really
Well, we want to show one of David's videos now.
Yes.
Let's show
I love
The
this.
More
video.
I Get. And you performed this at our birthday
Yes,
party.
you did.
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
that's
Couple
right.
years
That's right.
ago.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. That was fun. That was fun.
That was fun. We had a lot
remember.
of fun. Let's kick it, Jacob.
Gave me a habit I just can't kick well. This your love I'm happy with. There's no other can compare. 'Cause when I want your love, you're always there. Always give me what I want when I want it. Always give me what I need when I need it. And I don't ever want our love to end. I want that good thing over and over again.
time to take the club to your radio. It's Kiss Club Classics on 98.7 Kiss FM.
All right, that was
was
David
great.
Walker. All right.
Thank you.
David, love that song.
House music lives, y'all.
All
That's
day.
right. That's
House music
right.
all day,
That's
all
right.
night.
All
So tell us
day.
what's going on now.
What's next?
Well, I'm working on. I pulled together. Going forward, after you do some really good work, you want to make it right. And it's been a while since I've been in the studio. It's kind of like dusting off the cobwebs, and you're just pulling people in that I wanted to work with. I'm in a position to do what I want to do, so I'm not waiting on a label. I'm pulling singers together, musicians
Labels ain't
together,
even exist
and
anymore.
my focus is going to be
Beat.
more of an R&B style. I got the records. I've already started working on it. We got an acoustic guitar on it. I mean, so you can hear what I got. I'm gonna have church songs on it. I'm gonna have dance remixes on it. I'm doing all of it.
Yeah.
And I got my baby
Bad
singing on
boy
it.
gone good.
Yeah,
Bad boy going good.
well, the thing is like good music is just good music, no matter what kind of sound it has, and whatever your voice fits into. You want to present the best possible performance of it.
And I wanted to leave a story. It's gonna be talking about my whole life from a child up to now, and my accomplishments. Every song on there is inspiring. So that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
I love
Well, if it
When can we
inspires you,
expect-
hopefully it
what's-
inspires somebody else.
When's
man.
the time?
How
When
about that?
are we expecting?
Well, I'm
this
taking my
project?
time with it. I got like 5-6 more songs to nail, and I still got to go back and fix the other 8 I did. So I want it perfect. So when
come on.
when
You
I
don't
know
get
when
it
I'm
perfect,
ready,
perfect.
I'm gonna release a single very soon.
Amen.
But
How soon?
Give me the date. They want the date.
You knew the sound. That
Can
was
I
quite
get a
funny.
date? Can I get a date?
No, you're not gonna get it.
No, why?
No dates.
This sounds like a Swerve release party.
Right. Come on, help us out. huh?
But I'm just taking my time with it, and it's going to be very special. I mean, I got everyone I wanted on this. So
Wow,
I even got Pam that was here. She's going to come
Ward.
sing with me.
Oh wow! Isn't
Shout
that
out
funny?
Pam.
Yeah.
Yes,
Come
man.
on,
We were
Pam
just talking
Ward.
about you too.
I love you, Pam. You
We love
singing
you.
lunatic lady.
So it's going to be real special, and I made it like my family. I adopted these boys. My son, he raps, so he's going to be on the record.
But he doesn't sing.
No.
Your son Rel does.
No, the
Yeah,
older
Rel
one does.
does.
Rel does. He's going to be singing on it. I just wanted it about me, not about anyone else telling me what to do and how to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it myself.
Well, that's the power of being an independent artist. You can do it the way you want to do it, and we're of an age now where we're more experienced.
That's a.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about that.
smooth the grass.
Let's talk about that because the industry has changed so much.
Oh,
so
massively.
now it's really up to
Massively.
you as
It's a
the
whole
artist
nother world.
to do it all.
Yeah. And the thing is that if you do deal with anybody industry wise, as far as labels are concerned, they want a shrink wrap package
Right.
when you come to them. Like they
Right.
want it all packaged up, ready to go. All they got to do is put the money behind it to promote it and to distribute it. But nobody is grooming people like these little babies that are coming up now. They're learning by trial and error, and a lot of them are falling by the wayside because they don't know any better, or they get somebody that has ulterior motives and knows that they can make money off of that individual because of their gift.
We
because
run
of their
into a
talent.
lot of that.
A lot.
I run into a lot of that.
And we've never been one to play those games, so that's why the people mostly leave us alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want you to talk about your stint with the Underground.
The Village Underground.
Yes. Talk about, for those who don't know what the Village Underground is, can you please tell people what that entity is?
Fun.
Picture it.
Picture it, Sesame.
New York City, 1999. Literally, it was New York City, 1999. I had been hosting open mics from 1993. For those that don't know, not 2093. We're not there yet. But from 1993, that's when I got introduced to the open mic world. Just amateur people coming together, singing to live music. No, not karaoke, but live musicians playing. In 1999, Ron Grant, who started Sweetwater's club in New York City.
Oh, you bringing
Back in
back
the day.
memories,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
What you know about
Go,
it?
go.
Ciao.
Here we go. We're going back. Way back.
Yep.
Back in time. Okay. Call me for voiceovers. Come on. But he was the one that brought me in and said, "Would you like to co-host with me?" And I was like, "How you do that?" So he literally took me under his wing and showed me the ropes of how to be an open mic host. Because prior to that, my relating to an audience was I'm a forced extrovert. I'm really an introvert.
Yes.
I understand
And when I'm on stage, it has to be different because I have to relate to the audience. So being with Ron Grant and Cheryl Pepsi Riley and another gentleman by the name of Mike Davis, they taught. I learned the ropes with them.
They're the great.
On-
They're the
on
great.
like-
amazing.
like-
Right, right.
like
Those are all
on the job
amazing
training.
artists.
Wow.
On the job training, I learned with them. So that's what the Village Underground started in 1999. That was just the onset of the World Wide Web. They were streaming.
Yes.
They were like one of the first streaming venues for something that was like that, for the open mic situation, and it went international.
It created a space that artists that was the place to go. If you
Yeah.
were an artist, then your Prince would come in and hang out.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Anybody who was anybody
I mean,
would come in there, and it jump started a lot of people,
It
like Kimberly
jump-started,
Nicole.
yeah.
You know,
Kimberly Nicole from The Voice. Ali
Caldwell.
Ali
from The
Caldwell
Voice.
from The Voice.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
was there.
Amanda Brown from The Voice.
Yeah.
oh, the list goes.
He's out on tour right now with Sting and Shaggy. Gene Noble.
Right.
Oh wow.
No, and you're still hosting
It's a lot
this
of
now?
I hope no. Well, the Village Underground, actually, the ownership shifted. Now it's the Comedy Cellar at the Village Underground.
Oh wow.
But the Underground moved uptown. They're at a place called Mist in Harlem. Right. So Ron Grant and Friends is at Mist in Harlem on 116th Street every Sunday night.
Still
9
banging.
p.m.
Shout out to Ron Grant.
Shout out to Ron Grant.
Love you, Ron.
We want to. I want to make sure we get. I want to play this song of yours.
Okay, yeah.
I Need Your Spirit, and then we can come back and talk
we'll
about
talk about that,
your
right.
next
Okay.
thing.
Also, I'm on Monday nights at Rose Hill Lounge on 32nd Street in New York City as well.
Rose Hill Lounge.
They
Thank you for
working,
everybody
folks. Can we-
tuning
can
in.
we run
Facebook
I Need Your
Live,
Spirit,
Will
Melanie?
George. L.
I need your spirit to fall fresh on me. I need your spirit to give me the strength I need when I fall on my knees. I know that you will rescue me. I need your Holy
Wow, wow.
My baby can sing.
Oh my
She can
God.
sing.
Baby.
Yes,
honey.
that's right. It's my
Give
boo
it
boo.
up, y'all.
We get ready past the plate.
So we-
Somebody, they want to know, can they get it on iTunes?
Tamisha,
Yes, you can.
You
Tamisha
can't get it on
Iman
10.
said that she'll be performing it. She's a female impersonator in Atlanta, Georgia. She said, I'll be doing this on the show. Thank you in advance.
All right, you better bring the
we
spirit.
got 4 minutes.
Yes.
So just want to figure what's next. Where can we find
Yes,
you?
she was.
What's next? Let's see. Every Monday night, I'm at Rose Hill Lounge in City, like I said, in New York City. It's 34 East 32nd Street in HGU Hotel. It's open mic every Monday night. I'm at my church, Greater Allen Cathedral, every Sunday for 3 services. 7, 9,
Oh, so we
7:30.
can come down and see you for
You
Sunday
can
morning.
stream on Sunday morning and see me in your bed.
Hallelujah.
Doing the same thing.
doing the same thing exactly, and and just doing spot stuff here and there. Getting ready to finish my project as well. Well, continue my project. It's been on hold a little while. Some life shows up every once in a while, and you
Every
gotta
now and then.
slow down.
Well, let
and
us know because when
figure some
it
stuff
comes out, we want to help push.
Thank you. I will definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna help push.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
We
yeah.
like y'all a lot. We gotta come
For
back.
both of these projects. We're
Yes,
gonna be pushing.
definitely.
We're gonna be
Thank
pushing.
you so much, guys, for having us. We appreciate
Absolutely.
y'all.
We
Oh
need
my
more
God,
time.
we
I
just-
just-
so it just
We need more
We could
time.
go.
We need more
I want
time.
to hear
ask
more
what-
stories.
Can we ask one more question?
Please.
Because Diamond asked us a long time ago. She wants to know: did you ever sing with Patti LaBelle?
Yes, I did.
Yes, she did, Diamond. You heard that here.
I've sang with Patty a couple of times.
a
with
couple of
Mariah.
times. Diamond.
When we did, remember when she did her PBS special in the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City?
Yes.
One
Got
night,
to be real.
one night only was called.
One night only. It was
Right.
She sung with
I
Whitney.
sang-
She
yeah.
sung with
No,
Michael.
No, not on that one. That's the
No, I'm
different
just
one.
saying. I'm
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
the list. She's gonna ask some more names. Let me just get them all out there. She sung with pretty much everybody. That was anybody.
I sang with a lot of people.
I love all
Yes.
blessings. All blessings. All
And a lot of
blessings.
times you can catch her in the background on shows like Black Girls Rock. You're like, they go bail.
I see her all the time on Black Rock.
Yeah, and I had the opportunity to sing on the Harry Connick show as well when his
Yes.
talk show
wow.
was on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sang
right,
on there a few times.
But you were saying you don't want to get pigeonholed. You can sing a variety.
I can sing everything, and that's
Hello,
I'm
Maxine.
thankful for my parents giving me an eclectic ear that I
That's
can sing. That
wonderful.
I'm not just stuck in always sounding like a church kid. I can go and sing with some of the some classical stuff. I can sing jazz. I can sing Broadway stuff. I can sing R&B. I can almost sing rock. Maybe
I
don't
think you
know.
can.
I'm not
I think you did rock on that last one.
I hear some rock in there.
Somebody asked really quickly who. I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
But go ahead. Go
Who
ahead.
was out of everybody that you've sung background for? Well, mine is Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your favorite?
I have different favorites for different reasons. Honestly,
Give me 3. Quick.
Ricky
Two.
Martin gave great hugs, but he was fun because we got to. They would speak to me in Spanish, and I would be like, "Wait, American."
He can hug me.
Okay.
Plus, you're taller than him.
No, actually, we're about the same height. He's really like average height.
He looks like a midget.
He's average height.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a big bobblehead.
oh my
Okay.
goodness. Okay.
Because most people they got
Right.
they got little bodies and big bobblehead. He was normal.
And he's a cute.
Singing with Karen Clark Sheard was amazing.
Oh,
That's like a dream
Karen.
come true.
Well,
Because that's every gospel
that's
kid's.
it.
That's
Yeah.
every gospel kid's goal.
The queen of the run.
bet that was fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the thing is people don't realize how much tone that woman has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My
so
cousin
crazy.
used to play piano for us.
Yeah.
But you know where that comes from? That comes from that Maddie Moss.
That Maddie
Clark.
Moss Clark.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
You
folks,
already know.
we're running
do
over
have to
time.
wrap.
We're gonna run. I'm sorry, we
I
don't
love
have
y'all.
time.
Thank you.
Thank
Do we
you
have-
guys
do we have
so
the- do we have the
much.
poster- Jacob, do we have the flyer for next week?
There
Yes.
it is.
Next week we have Yazara, who is the background singer. She is a lead background singer for
Lenny Kravitz.
and she
Yep.
also has a song on episode 9 of Spike Lee's "She's Gotta Have It" on
Yes.
on Netflix.
Oh, I need to
yes,
look for that.
she is on episode 9. Her song.
All right, folks. Well, thank you. We got to bring the folks back, especially,
Yes.
Will you all
especially when
come
the
back?
projects come out.
For sure.
Promise.
wow.
Promise.
Yes.
All right.
Promise. Promise.
Thank you, folks. We'll see you next week.
We'll
We're still
see you next
celebrating Black
week.
Music Month. Thank you, Jacob.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Jacob.
Listen, vision. Listen, vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Listen, vision. Listen, vision, listen, vision. Listen, vision, listen, vision. DC's #1 recording studio.